The night shift special asterisk, the night I closed the McDonald's by myself. Something in the play area knocked back. Asterisk, that was the moment I realized the rumors were true. Asterisk, something lives in there after midnight. I'd only been working the night shift for 2 weeks, covering for people who quit without notice. The manager, Dale, kept saying the same thing. Never stay past 2 a.m., never go near the play place after closing, asterisk, and never ever look inside the yellow tunnel. I thought he was joking. He wasn't. My shift started at 6 p.m., burgers, fries, annoying customers. Normal night, asterisk, but around 1:30 a.m., the store went dead quiet. No cars outside, no music playing, asterisk, just the hum of the refrigerators. Asterisk, I was mopping near the entrance of the play area when I heard it. Asterisk, a thud, then another. Something moving inside the structure, asterisk, which was impossible weed. Cleared the place, turned off the lights, and locked the slide entrance. Asterisk, hello. I called silence. Then a long, dragging sound like something crawling through plastic. I stepped closer. Is someone in there? A soft voice answered. Not a child's, not an adult's. Something in between. Asterisk, hungry. I froze. Sorry. The store's closed, I said, trying to joke. The voice didn't laugh. It whispered again. Clearer this time. Asterisk, hungry. 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 The sound echoed through every plastic tube like someone running their hands along the walls. I backed up fast. My heart hammered. Dale. I called out. He wasn't there. I was alone, but the crawling sound wasn't. Asterisk, I went back to work, pretending I imagined it. Asterisk, around 1:50 a.m. My manager texted. Asterisk, leaving in 5. Don't go near the tunnels. If it starts knocking, ignore. That message made me feel worse. Why send that? Asterisk, why at that exact moment? I looked up at the play area. Something was watching me. Asterisk. From inside the yellow tunnel, 2 white circles. Eyes, too big to be human, too still to be alive. Asterisk. My breath caught. I forced myself not to move fast, not to run, not to scream. I slowly stepped backward. The eyes followed. Left, right, tracking me. Asterisk. Then the plastic inside shifted like something heavy turned its body. Asterisk, I dropped them up and ran to the back room. Dale finally arrived at 2 a.m. Asterisk. As soon as he walked in, he locked. The door behind him? Asterisk, you saw it, didn't you? He said, breathless. Asterisk, saw what? He rubbed his temples. You shouldn't have worked alone tonight. Asterisk, Dale, what is in there? He looked toward the play area. Then he whispered, asterisk, a customer left their kid in the tunnels years ago. Kid crawled in. Didn't crawl. Out. We never found the body. My skin crawled. That's not possible. Asterisk, corporate covered it up, he said flatly. But the cameras, the night vision showed something. Asterisk, what? He took a shaky breath. He crawled back out, but not as a kid anymore. A loud thud shook the play area. Dale flinched. Asterisk, it only comes out at night, he whispered. That's why we cleared the store early. Why we never looked directly inside the yellow tunnel. I swallowed hard. What happens if you do? Asterisk, you invited. Another thud. Then a voice echoed. Asterisk, hungry. Dale grabbed my arm. Get the lights. I ran to the switch panel. All of them? I called. Asterisk, all at once. I flipped every switch. For 1 second, every bulb in the building lit up. Asterisk, and in that flash of bright white, we saw it, a body too long, arms bent backward, skin pale and stretched tight like old plastic. Asterisk, face wide, mouth gaping like the Happy Meal box smile but real and wet and wrong. Asterisk. Its limbs clung to the inside of the tunnel like a spider, and its eyes were locked right on me. The lights flickered back to dim. The creature vanished, but the tunnel shook violently like something slammed inside it. Dale grabbed me by the collar. We're leaving now. Asterisk. We sprinted out of the restaurant, leaving everything behind. Lights on, machines running, doors unlocked. In the parking lot, I asked, why does it say hungry? What does it want? Dale looked like he was going to be sick. It only wants one thing, he whispered. Asterisk what? His voice cracked. New employees? The store closed for renovations the next day. Asterisk. Corporate boarded up the play place. Asterisk. When I went back to get my final paycheck, the general manager wouldn't look at me. He just handed the envelope and said, "You're lucky you didn't get chosen." I don't work night shifts anymore, but sometimes when I pass that abandoned McDonald's, I swear I hear something knocking in the tunnels, soft at first, then louder, then a whisper through the cracks in the boards. Asterisk hungry. The end. Asterisk. The apartment they forgot to empty. Asterisk. The first night I moved into apartment for B. Someone knocked from inside the walls. That was my first warning. I should have left right then. I moved to Chicago for a new job and took the cheapest apartment I could find. The landlord, Mr. Burnham, was strange from the start, to pale, to quiet, always glancing at the vents like he expected something to crawl out. Asterisk. When I signed the lease, he said one thing. Asterisk. Never leave food out, not even crumbs. I laughed. He didn't. Not even. Crumbs, he repeated, eyes wide. Okay, weird old man, I thought. But whatever. Rent was cheap. The first night I was unpacking my kitchen when I heard it. Tap, 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 tap. From inside the wall next to the fridge. Not pipes, not neighbors. Asterisk. It felt intentional. Then a voice, soft, too soft, like someone whispering into drywall from the other side. Asterisk. Is someone there? I froze. I put my ear to the wall. A breath whispered back, warm enough to fog the paint. I staggered away, heart slamming. Asterisk. There shouldn't be a NY space behind that wall. No maintenance corridors, no crawl space, just concrete. I texted the landlord. Asterisk. Someone's knocking at my walls. He replied instantly. Do not talk back. I'm coming. Asterisk. Talk back. I never said I spoke. That freaked me out worse than the knocking. When he arrived, Mr. Burnham didn't knock. He barged in with a toolbox and a bucket of industrial glue. Asterisk. Did it speak to you? He demanded, no alias. But what did it say? Exact words. I swallowed hard. Is someone there? Burnham turned white. He pressed an ear to the wall. Nothing. Then he whispered, almost crying. Asterisk. It shouldn't know how to start conversations. I took a step back. What's in my wall? He looked at me, trembling. Something. A previous tenant left behind. The history of 4B tenants moved in. Tenants disappeared. Asterisk. Locks never broken. Windows never touched. Nothing stolen. Asterisk. People just gone. Asterisk. And always after the same thing. They heard knocking. They spoke back. Asterisk. And the thing behind the walls learned them. Learned their voice. Learned their habits. Asterisk. Learned how to imitate them. Asterisk. And eventually learned how to get out. Asterisk. Once it learns you, Burnham whispered, it wants to be you. Night 2, I barely slept. Around 2:17 a.m., I woke up to the sound of my own voice coming from inside the wall. Asterisk. Hey, can you help me? I covered my face with my hands. No. Asterisk. No. No, no. Then it mimicked me again, closer. Please. I'm stuck. I shook my head violently. That's not me. You're not me. Then the voice changed deeper, angrier, not pretending now. Asterisk, I know you hear me. The entire wall shook. Plaster cracked. Asterisk, something long and thin, slid. Behind the paint, tracing the shape of a hand. No, tracing the shape of my hand. It was learning my size, my outline, asterisk my movements, trying to match me, trying to become me. I grabbed my jacket and ran outside. I slept in my car. Night 3 asterisk, I decided to break the lease. Asterisk, I went back only to pack essentials. Asterisk, when I entered, the apartment was silent, too silent. I checked the wall, no cracks, no movement. Everything looked normal. Maybe Burnham fixed it. Maybe I overreacted. Then I heard the bathroom door open. I nearly screamed. But it wasn't the creature. It was me, asterisk, not exactly me a shape with my height, my clothes, my posture. But the face wasn't finished. Asterisk D. Eyes were black sockets. The mouth was stretched too wide. The skin was tight like plastic still drying. It tilted its head. My voice came out of it, glitching. Asterisk, could you help me? I'm stuck. It smiled to slow. Then another voice came from the wall behind it. The real one, the hungry one. Asterisk, found you. The wall bulged like something huge was pushing against it. What do you want? I whispered. My copy answered. To move out. The wall cracked open. A pale arm slid through, longer than human. Jointed wrong, fingers scraping the tile. I ran. I didn't stop running until I reached the manager's office. The ending sort of Burnham didn't call the police. He didn't even look surprised. He just handed me a pen and said, sign the termination form. I scribbled my name. You're lucky, he said softly. Most people give it too much time or answer too many questions. I swallowed. What happens to the apartment now? He sighed. The same thing we always do. Asterisk, what's that? He closed his eyes. We wait. Asterisk, we glue the walls. Shot again? Asterisk. And then he handed me my deposit back. We look for the next tenant willing to live cheap. As I left, I heard a faint voice from 4B's hallway vent. Is someone there? I didn't look back.